Hi boxing fans, Ben here with a preview of Mikkel the Viking Warrior Kessler versus Carl the Cobra Froch. I think the first thing to point out about this fight, it's important to recognise, is that we might as well just forget about the last fights that these two have been in. The reason being is that style-wise, Durrell was a nightmare for Froch, and Ward was a nightmare for Kessler. And when these two get in the ring, it's going to be nothing like those two fights. The only thing I will say is I'm a little bit concerned about Kessler's confidence. Took a bit of a beating in that last fight. It looked hurt a few times, and I know there's a lot of headbutts in there and some alleged dirty tactics some people weren't happy with, but you know, at the end of the day, he also got tagged quite a lot by some heavy right hands from Ward. Also, he got a bit of a beating from Joe Calzaghe. At least it was a decisive victory for Calzaghe. Even got hurt with a body shot at one point by Calzaghe, and we know that Calzaghe was not a big puncher at that stage of his career. Froch in his last fight, he looked terrible. I thought he lost the fight on points personally. But I am a fan of Froch. He did a fantastic job against Pascal and Taylor, coming from behind against Taylor to win by knockout when he was down on the scorecards. At least two of the judges, he would have lost. And then again, the fight before that, he had a war with Pascal, who's gone on to do some very good things himself at light heavyweight. So a lot of people criticise Froch for his style, and they say he's going to get found out. But he has tremendous courage, and he shows it in the ring, and it gets some results. Now, I believe in this fight it's quite close to call, but I'm going to go for Froch to win, and I'm going to go for Froch to win by decision. Now, the fight is taking place in Denmark, and we know already that Froch doesn't have a problem with travelling, because he went to America and he fought Jermaine Taylor and won. So I don't think any nerves are going to affect him. He did mention in an interview after that fight that he felt a bit nervous at the beginning. Some people were shouting things as he was walking to the ring, and it got to him a little bit. But I think that experience will help him here. The main reason I think that Froch is going to win this fight, I think if the fight happened a year ago even, I would have gone for Kessler. I think now Kessler, although they're around about the same age, at 31, 32, I think Kessler is on the way down. He's seen a little bit of a decline, and Froch is at his peak. Obviously he started boxing a little bit later than most, and at the age of 32 I believe he is, he seems to be at his peak, and I think he'll just have enough to dig out the victory. Both of these guys are going to be exchanging some heavy artillery in there. There won't be much running. There won't be much, in the way of slick boxing, shall we say, which Durrell and Ward showed at times. But yeah, I mean, they've both got great chins, and only once was Froch down in his career. That was against Taylor. Big shot there. Kessler's never been down in his career, although at times I thought he was going to go against Ward. So I can't really see a knockout coming. Although even though these are two big punches, I think they can just about withstand what's going to happen. So yeah, like I say, I think Froch is going to win. It'll probably be a close decision. Bear in mind this is taking place in Denmark. Judges do get influenced by home crowds. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. But having said that, I wouldn't be surprised if Kessler managed to win, maybe even by knockout. It wouldn't be the biggest shock in the world, but I'm going for Froch. and in his last fight in the tournament, or in the first stage rather, he's taking on Abraham, and I cannot wait for that one. Alright, so I hope you enjoy the fight when it takes place. I think it's April the 17th, and let me know what your thoughts are on the fight as well. So see you later.